Once we thought that we'll stay young, and this world is never gold. But when I opened up my eyes, I said, grow old with me. Will you age here by my side and stay beautiful for life? Or fade away in the darkness and leave me here. This world is a cold place without you. My duties will lead me home. Oh, I'll make it a safe place for you if you promise to feel the hurt in my soul. This world is a cold place without you. My demons